Large-scale socio-political simulations present a specific scaling problem: how to map thousands of autonomous micro-agents against a rigid macro-level infrastructure. The Princess Heartline third batch official directory provides a look at how this challenge is addressed in a high-density dataset. This portrait establishes our micro-agent baseline. The directory tracks 455 members, utilizing a massive roster of global pop culture figures and regional identities. The text functions as a relational database, engineered to power an alternate reality simulation. This architecture relies on three distinct pillars: established baseline hierarchies, algorithmic social stratification, and a one-to-one mapping system that overlays these agents onto real-world global institutions. Analyzing this directory requires moving past the celebrity names and viewing the document as a data engine built for emergent geopolitical interaction. Before agents can interact within a simulated environment, the system must define their baseline power dynamics. The database starts with a precise pool of 455 officially recognized members and candidates. The system organizes these agents into operational tiers. This pyramid isolates a 24-agent main core and a 24-agent official tier, identifying the primary operators of the simulation. Secondary strata follow: an extended tier, a legacy roster for established high-value nodes, and a reserves pool at the base. To represent this rigid structure, the source text employs a visual metaphor of locked purple and gold geometric crystals, signaling that these identities are fixed within the hierarchy. These categorizations create a static hierarchy, dictating the starting parameters for every agent in the pool. Static hierarchies are inherently limited. Without a mechanism to disrupt these tiers, a simulation cannot generate the dynamic tension necessary for world building. To force emergent interactions, the system employs a disruption mechanic: algorithmic factionalism. The Castlemate sorting algorithm takes the 455 baseline members, shuffles them, and drops them into 24 distinct isolated groups. Each of these 24 new silos carries a real-world political anchor, tethering the randomized agents directly to a Philippine senator. Group 1, Golden Crown, consolidates 19 randomized agents under the legislative profile of Senator Alan Peter Cayetano. Group 24, Sunset Bastion, applies a different political gravity, grouping 21 agents under Senator Risa Hontiveros. The spectrum of alignment continues with Group 6, Ivory Palace, which places 19 members under Senator Amy Marcos. This twist forces high-tier legacy agents and low-tier reserve agents to cooperate as equals within these politically aligned silos. Weaponizing randomization transforms the static directory into a volatile, factionalized socio-political matrix. Once factionalized, the micro-agents require an operational environment to exert their agency. The Princess Heartline directory provides this environment through a one-to-one mapping of global infrastructure, including satellite networks and government relations. The architecture accounts for every major real-world intergovernmental organization through its transcontinental blocks. This mapping integrates primary international assemblies and defense treaties, anchoring the scale of the simulation to the United Nations itself. Regional economic and military blocks like the European Union and NATO are integrated into the environmental framework. The directory expands into Asian and emerging market frameworks, identifying ASEAN and BRICS as active territories. Finally, the avatar insertion mechanic flags localized microagents, such as Clea Pineda or Asia Costa, directly at the headers of these massive institutional directories. Anchoring these pop culture avatars directly to real-world institutions forces a powerful collision between simulated personal agency and unyielding geopolitical reality. The Princess Heartline directory utilizes a three-tiered systemic design to organize its data. Layer 1 establishes the rigid foundation, a fixed hierarchy of agent tiers. Layer 2 subverts this hierarchy through algorithmic political sorting. Layer 3 deploys these fractured groups onto a rigorous map of global institutions. The document functions as a volatile engine for complex behavioral modeling. Complexity in digital world building emerges from weaponizing the tension between arbitrary human assignment and unyielding institutional reality.